What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Konscious. Don't buy my shirt. It's dirty. I've been working outside lately. But anyway, welcome back to another episode of Konscious Thinking with Cam. It's been a while again. Yeah, I'm back with this week episode. What I'm going to talk about is fathers. More so baby daddies. Let's talk about baby daddies. Yeah, fathers are a part of that, but we're gonna talk about baby daddies. That's what we're gonna talk about today. It's been on my heart, and I've been wanting to talk about it, so I'm gonna talk about it right now. Okay, all right. So, the real thing I want to talk about is just maturity with guys. I don't want to just throw guys on the bus. It's maturity with the females too, but we're not going to talk about that. We talk about guys right now, okay? So I'm throwing y'all under the bus. Anyway, but what I'm really talking about is being a baby father. My wife is coming in, so she's going to see me recording this. Here she comes. So, guys, special guest star that just made an appearance. I didn't expect her to be in this, but she's in it now. My wife, Akia. Hey.
That is my last name.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm driving, so yeah, we're going home. We're gonna do this while we're driving.
Maybe I should take my name tag off.
Anyway, for you guys who don't know, I'm going to introduce you to my wife. This is my wife for a year now. We have been dating officially for 2 years, though. So
that's a long story.
So yeah, don't worry about it. This is my baby mama.
I am.
Girlfriend, wife, whatever.
All of those things.
Whatever you want to call her. So that's who she is. Anyway, let's get to the topic. Baby fathers, baby daddies, whatever you want to call them. I just got a lot of to say about it. Oh, excuse me. I'm not supposed to cuss on this. I just got a lot of stuff to say about it. That's not good. When you hear baby daddies, you think badly about it.
Negative.
It's never a good thing when you hear baby daddy.
You failed at life.
It's either you left or you were never around to begin with. Majority of the time. So I hate that. So basically, what this is about, like I said earlier, I did say this earlier. Maturity. I'm gonna talk about maturity with guys. And how I grew up fast, and maybe it'll help somebody else out or whatever. And my wife can attest to this. So,
Lightning speed. Real fast.
Well, let me tell you my story then before I get into all this crap.
You trying so hard not to cuss.
Yeah, it's really hard. So my story, in college, of course, met this beautiful lady next to me, and
They call me beautiful.
oh, whatever. And so we hit it off not from jump, really. We didn't really talk from jump. We hit it off after a Nerf war. So yeah, we hit it off. We got close. We started hanging out. Blah blah blah. Long story short, she got pregnant. Okay. So the way she told me was, I actually was joking and was like, well, at least you're not pregnant. And she looked at me and smiled and was like, and I was like, what? And then so I stuffed my face to the pillow and I screamed, and that was it. It wasn't well, it ain't mine. It wasn't well, you gonna get an abortion. It wasn't none of that. It was just I needed to scream real quick because the only reason I screamed was because I didn't know how to tell my dad. That was the only reason why I screamed, because I would have to tell him eventually. It wasn't about what I'm gonna do. It wasn't about anything else. It was just how the heck am I gonna tell Kenneth Clay that I got somebody pregnant in college? And that's the one thing that I wasn't there for. I was there for in school, but you know how that goes. But yeah, so from jump, I was ready. It's gonna get real. We gonna get real right now. When you are having sex with somebody, Yeah, I did. When you are having sex with somebody, period, and you're not using protection, you need to be mature enough to where you can say, I can see myself with this person for the rest of my life. Because since you are not using protection, no matter how good your pullout game is, no matter how good you think you are at not, you know what I'm saying. You need to make sure that you gonna be alright if she does get pregnant. So that's where the maturity comes in. In my days, I always, before I did what I did with any female, I had to look at myself and look at her and say, would this work if something was to happen? If something was to happen, would I stick around, basically? And for a lot of them, it was yes, and for a lot of them, it was no. And when I realized that, I stopped. Because, I didn't want to be that guy who left when stuff went south or something. It didn't really go south when she got pregnant. So that's what it is. That's what it was. It's a maturity thing that you have to have when you are having sex. So that's where it comes to baby daddies, because a lot of them aren't mature. They are there to have sex and leave a majority of the times. And yeah, that's aggravating to me, honestly, because you have given birth to this beautiful thing, and well, you haven't given birth. You have made this beautiful thing, and now you're neglecting it because you messed up and because you did this. It's not their fault. They didn't ask to come into this world. They didn't ask you to have sex with whoever she is. You did it. And now you're not mature enough to step up. So it's aggravated me, and I felt the need to talk about it just to, not to, I guess, kind of bash guys, but to hopefully make them realize, like, you gotta grow up eventually. There's no way around you leaving your kid. No way around it. No matter if the mom's crazy, no matter if the mom's parents are crazy, there's no way around it. You don't have to stay with the mom. I'm not saying you gotta get married. I'm not saying y'all have to be all buddy, but you need to be there for your kid, daughter, son, whoever. You need to be there for them. Honestly, that's it in a nutshell. That's all. It's all about maturity when it comes to baby daddies and you just leaving your kid. It's crazy. I just, every day I look at my son and I just can't see myself without him for not even a day. Like, even when he's in Augusta or when he used to be in Atlanta, I would be like, all right, so where he at? Like, I want him back. Like, I want him to come back home, blah, blah, blah. Even though it's not like I left him, he just went to spend time with his grandparents. But not everybody thinks the same as me. I wish it was that way. But I mean, it is what it is. So that's what I gotta say about it. Maturity is a big thing in a lot of guys today. We think we're mature, and we're really not at all. Not even close. We're still children, not childs. What is that?
You're exhausted.
We're still children. And it took a lot. Even after what I said, I still wasn't mature enough to have a kid yet. No matter how much I said I wanted it, no matter how much I was okay with it, I still wasn't mature enough. I've realized, I still had flaws, and I'm still making, still trying to change. I still have flaws. Everybody still has flaws, but that's it. That's all I gotta say about it. What you gotta say about this video?
I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head. A lot of young men nowadays are running around procreating like it's just, the latest fall fashion. Babies are not accessories. Babies are a lifetime commitment. Like, whether you decide to be in that child's life or not, you still have to walk around knowing there's a child that you left behind.
Yep.
And that's something you have to live with. Whether you're financially taking care of the baby or you're helping the mom out, co-parenting is very real. I can't stress that enough. Like, even if you 100% despise the woman that you created a child with, you still created a child with her. And co-parenting can work if you try.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, oh my God, you aggravate me to my very core, so I'm out. Because you just left your whole baby behind. And you left that child with a whole lot of resentment. And honestly, it's your loss because you miss out on so many like little things. Like walking through the door and your son or your daughter smiling real big, getting excited and running up to you. Like that stuff melts your heart, and those are moments that you can get back. Because as that child gets older, like, and I don't even mean like 6, 7. I mean like 1.5, like our son's age. When we walk through that door every day, he looks at us, he recognizes us, he smiles the biggest smile you will ever see, laughs, and just runs up to you. That's not time that you can get back. So I would just urge anyone who is in a baby mama, baby daddy situation, even if your baby mama being just entirely petty, please keep trying. Keep trying, and eventually she gonna have to let you see your baby. Or go to court and be like, judge, look, I'm just trying to see my child. I'm not trying to have a relationship with her, I just want to see my child. Yeah. And the judge will work it out for you. Don't give up because somebody's being petty. At the end of the day, you co-created a life that needs a father. Right. So, man up, step up, handle your business.
And let me say this also. A lot of people say moms are the biggest part in kids' lives, and sometimes they like to say, especially when they've been through the whole baby daddy thing, they like to say moms are the only thing that they need, kids need. That's not true. No matter how you put it, no matter how you turn it, moms are a big factor. Trust, they are a huge factor. Not downing moms or anything, but a father is something that every child needs. Boy, girl, they all need it. For a boy, they need a father to show them how to be a man. Your mom can't teach you how to be a man. She could tell you what she would expect a man to be, but she can't show you how to treat a woman or be a man. Like, if your mom will not show you, she will tell you need to open a door for a girl, for females. You need to open the door for her. She could tell you that, but your dad would show you without saying anything. His actions is you see him open the doors for people. You see him holding doors for people. You're like, oh, I want to hold the door. So you see little kids start holding doors. You see little boys holding the doors all the time because they see their dad do it. It's action. It's not you telling a kid. It's him seeing it and he's following it. He's following what a man should be. I have followed everything my dad has done, like, period. Down to me having a kid at 19 years old. I have followed everything this guy has done. I didn't mean to do that part, but I have. Like, everything he done, like, take care of how he took care of my mom. I'm trying to do that same thing with my wife. I'm trying to be there. I'm trying to be that support system, the dad figure that everybody needs. Yeah, he was flawed at first when he first had kids, but when I came along, he was turning into that man that he wanted to be. So that's the guy I saw. And it's a thing. I just wanted to say that because a lot of people think that you don't need a dad. You do. When you say I don't need him, you care. If you didn't care about him, you wouldn't be talking about him. You wouldn't say anything about dads. You wouldn't say anything about he a deadbeat, blah, blah, blah. You care because you're talking about it. It hurts you down deep. And that's why a lot of guys need to mature, because you never want anybody to hurt like that. Period. You don't want, especially if it's your kid, you don't want your kid to hurt like that. Period. So, and to the baby mamas, it's the same thing that I said earlier. Don't have sex with anybody that you can't see yourself with. if you see he's immature, don't do it. No matter how cute he is, no matter how funny he is, but if you see that this dude would walk away from you, now guys can trick you. It's been, of course, there's times where guys will say, "Oh yeah, I'll be there," and then they dip. You know, it happens, but that just tells you, honestly, just wait till you found that guy who. If there's a guy who would say, "Well, I don't need to have sex with you. Like, let's just go out, come back, he drop you off, y'all chill, watch a movie." If you can watch a movie with a guy and it not get sexual at night, over and over again, not just one time, and you don't have to say, "I don't want to have sex," he might be a keeper, if we being honest. Just a little bit, just maybe. He might be trying to play games too, but he might be a keeper. I'm not saying 100% he's down for the ride, but if you have a guy and you were like, "No, I don't want to have sex," and he's like, "Okay, that's cool. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't asked you if you want to have sex." Blah blah blah. Those are the guys you need to look for, honestly. You know, I know it's hard. I know y'all say ain't enough good guys in the world, but they're right in front of your face and you just not paying attention to them because they're not the guy that you want. They don't look like the guy that you want. So, get off topic, but just want to talk to the mamas out there too, the baby mamas out there too. Just be careful. All I have to say. You know, I know that a lot of you guys weren't looking to have kids either. You know, it happens. You know, mistakes happen. It's not a mistake. I don't call it a mistake, but stuff happens. But all I gotta say is, for the next time, be careful. You know what to look for in a guy. You know what you want. You know what you need. So find it. Basically, take your time. Don't rush it, and find it. And to the baby daddies again, man up. That's all I gotta say. Man up.
I got something to say to the baby mamas. Y'all stop making it hard for these young men to do what they trying to do. Just because he hurt your feelings, don't be petty and be like, "Well, you can't see your baby." Babies are not bargaining chips to try to get men back. Period. Let these young men do their best to be fathers. Stop making it hard. And then running around telling your girlfriend, "Well, he just no good, blah, blah." No, baby. You making him no good. You making him no good because you making it impossible for him to handle his responsibilities. If he is trying, let that man do it.
Yeah.
Please stop making it hard. It's not that deep. Stop being petty.
And I would say this also, if guys do come around, because some of them do come around, it's not going to be an overnight thing where they're just like instant, the best dad, best whoever, period. It's not going to be that way. Like she just said, give him time. It takes time, especially if he hasn't been there. He hasn't taken care of this kid at all, so he doesn't know the struggles of staying up at nights or the crying for no reason. You're just like, "What are you crying for? What are you crying for?" And you're trying to figure out everything. He doesn't know that struggle yet, so you have to give him time. You can't expect him to just come in swinging, like just knowing what he's doing. So that's another thing I would say, but that's off topic also. But anyway, this video is stupid long, but I don't care. It's worth it.
It's an important topic.
This is important to me. That's all I gotta say, really. Just baby daddies, just man up, man. Just please take care of your responsibilities. You chose to have sex with this young lady or whoever she is, and now she's pregnant. So you have to step up and say, "I was a part of this." It's not just you. I did it too. It takes two people to make a kid. Honestly, unless you go to the doctor and then the doctors insert you, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, you know it's your kid. It takes two people. So, and don't try to act like it's not yours either. You know it's yours. If you had sex with her, you know it's yours. Stop trying to play. And to all the people who don't have kids, just wait. Just wait. Find that person first. Make sure that person is there beside you 100% before anything happens. You know, I got lucky. I really honestly got lucky. I could have been a baby daddy. I thought I was gonna be one, honestly. But I'm not. So I got lucky. I'm happy I'm not. It would suck to not see my kid every day. So yeah. But anyway, I'm done. I'm out. This video is 20 minutes as of right now, but it will probably not be 20 minutes when I edit it. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell people about this video. It's not bashing any young man. It's just trying to make them aware that, you know, you gotta step up. You know, it's a lot of, if there were more dads around, it would be less crowds going on.
Less lost children.
Less.
So many lost children in this world.
It'll be a lot less stuff going on. A lot of people don't realize how much dads are.
Game changers.
Yeah, they just, it's amazing. You know, it's really amazing. So, you know, dads change are game changers. So just step up, just be there, change the game, change how everything is. I can't say it enough, so let me stop saying it because I'm gonna keep talking. But yeah, just be there for your kid. That's all I gotta say. All right, done. Appreciate y'all for watching again. Out.